Hello class, I am Dr. Parth and right now I am going to discuss about the coronary arteries. So as you all know, the heart has its blood supply by the coronary arteries, the right and the left coronary artery, which arises from the aorta itself, from the ascending aorta. Okay, so as you all know, there is an AV groove. In the exterior of the heart, there is the presence of the atrioventricular groove and the interventricular groove. So in the right atrioventricular groove, see this is the right atrium and this is the right ventricle. Okay, so in between them you have your groove, that is the right atrioventricular groove, and in that groove you find this right coronary artery. Okay, so this is the right coronary artery which arises from the aorta. See this is the aorta. Okay, and this is the right coronary artery which is arising from the aorta. Okay, the aorta has three sinuses. Okay, that is the anterior sinus, right posterior, and the left posterior. So from the anterior one arises your right coronary artery. This is your right coronary artery which runs forward along the atrioventricular groove and gives the atrial branches and the ventricular branches. Okay, one of the artery, so this one is the Kugel's artery, that is the Kugel's artery. Okay, and the another one over here, which is cut over here, is the acynodal artery. The acynodal artery goes on the right hand side in front of the superior vena cava. This is the superior vena cava, and then at the superior border of the acynode it provides the acynode. Okay, apart from that, the right coronary artery gives the ventricular branches. See, this is a ventricular branches, and the one biggest branch is the marginal branch. This is the marginal branch over here. Then it continues on the back end, on the back side, that is at the diaphragmatic surface. This is a diaphragmatic surface and the base, and in between them you have your posterior atrioventricular groove. Okay, so the right coronary artery goes in the posterior atrioventricular groove. Okay, and just in the left side of the crux of the heart, it anastomoses with the left circumflex branch of the left coronary artery. So this is the whole of the right coronary artery. Okay, and over here it gives one branch, that is a posterior interventricular branch. See, this is the posterior interventricular branch. Now as you all know that the posterior interventricular branch has variations. Okay, if it is arising from the right coronary artery, then the person is a right coronary dominant. If it arises from the left circumflex branch, then it is a left coronary dominant. And sometimes it arises from the both and anastomoses together, then that person is known as a balanced type of the person. Over here you can see this is the arising from the right coronary artery. This is the posterior interventricular branch. Okay, this is the posterior interventricular branch. Now the another branch over here on the left hand side arising from the left posterior sinus is the left coronary artery. So this is the main trunk of the left coronary artery, which lies between the pulmonary trunk anteriorly, and posteriorly it is surrounded by the pulmonary, the left auricle. Okay, so this is your left auricle and this is your pulmonary trunk, and in between them you find this trunk of the main trunk of the left coronary artery. Okay, now the left coronary artery just after its origin gives two branches. The left anterior interventricular branch, this is the left interventricular branch, and the another one is the left circumflex branch. Now what happens is that the left circumflex branch and the left anterior interventricular branch, if only two are present, then the left coronary artery bifurcates. But sometimes what happens is the left marginal branch. Okay, this is a left marginal branch. This is a left marginal branch present on the left side of the heart. So what happens is that this left marginal branch is the branch of the left anterior descending, or you can say the left interventricular branch. See, the left interventricular branch is also known as the left anterior descending branch. Okay, so usually in the 50 to 65% of the cases, the left marginal artery is a branch of the left anterior descending or the left interventricular branch. But what happens in this case, this is the exceptional heart, that over here the left marginal branch see this is a left marginal branch, is arising directly from the main trunk of the left coronary. This is the main trunk of the left coronary and the left marginal is arising from that. So this left coronary over here in this case is trifurcating. Okay, and this is the left anterior descending, or you can say the left interventricular branch, which are giving the ventricular branches over here. And over here in the AV groove, the left AV groove, you have your which artery? The left circumflex, the left circumflex artery over here, which goes in the posterior interventricular groove and anastomosis of the right coronary artery. Thank you.